Good morning, boys. We are back. We're gonna do a quick outlook. So, give me just a moment to review the calendar, which it starts with a Monday being bank holiday, which is fine. We don't really have to trade. I'm gonna still be looking for some trades and see if we can get some reaction because I do like bank holidays, to be honest. You find yourself in situations where price is low, but it does make sense. And usually if you kind of spot the seek and destroy condition, you can just go and take invert reversals all the time. Like, I remember when I started trading that I was really struggling on you know the days where price was really trending, because I was a reversal trader at the time. And I was always skipping bank holidays because people was like, now why you shouldn't trade today, it's bank holiday, price is not gonna move. Yeah. And I found out myself that I actually really enjoyed the price action on bank holidays because I was taking my reversals and they were playing out because they were playing with liquidity a lot. So that was a good thing. And I don't know why, but there is something on my chart that is annoying me. Give me a second. Okay, now it's good. Perfect. It was dirty. Okay. So yeah, this is bank holiday Monday, which is fine. From Tuesday we have these meetings here. I tried to figure out what that was, but it doesn't seem like a big news, which is gonna last for a few days. Because it's an annual meeting, so it's gonna be a meeting which has 1-2 days. And if you check past data of it, like, we do have a bunch of data. Like on January, we had last year, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 days of it. I remember it, but it wasn't nothing. Like, it was not really moving the market at all. So day 3 on Wednesday, it's not gonna be like, don't trade, bro. Like, nah, just don't care about it. The one thing that scares me a lot is this. Like, it really scares me the fuck out of me. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna make a picture of this. And I don't know what I'm doing. I think it's good. Okay, nice. Now I should have made that screenshot. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so then once we have this one, I want you to focus on this meeting here. This is gonna be a no trade before 8:30 day, and then cautious because it's gonna be really volatile. So pay attention here. I don't know if I can write, but I'm not good at writing like this, so I think I can't put words in it, but it's fine. So main day, waiting for Wednesday. So if you can skip Tuesday and Monday, it's good. So don't risk a lot during these few days because Wednesday is so important, which is gonna be a good trading day after 8:30. Then we have pending home sales, which is fine. It just gives us a little bit of volume. On Thursday, we do have 8:30 news as always. We have CPI, but we do have GDP too, which is good. It gives us a lot of volatility, but I do think we're gonna find something in this day. And as we have a good volatility and we have a bunch of accumulation opportunity on Monday and Tuesday, which allows us to do something like this, and Wednesday continue. So that will be my goal for this week. So waiting for Wednesday and see if we can get some nice volatility. So 8:30 Wednesday, very important. Then Tuesday is fine to be trading, so also Tuesday is gonna be a good day. And Friday we have PMI, so we do have some volatility for the end of the week, which is good because Wednesday, like it's 3 days of trading, right? And it's good because you can put one setup here, one here, one here. If you find it, then you have 3 setups and you're good for the week. So I highly suggest you to wait for this news and then just continue and check the market however you want. So, well, that's gonna be it for this chart here. Now we can talk about price action, which, give me a sec. Okay, so we're back. Yeah, probably you just skipped everything, but I was doing other stuff in the meanwhile. Anyways, again, we do have the levels. We have the 50% of this weekly candle, which is just this week. We had some expansion. We failed to take the monthly high. We do have an SMT on the monthly high and the all-time high too, which is okay. But right now, we can see how price is failing and displacing towards the all-time high on ES. And we got this swing high taken, which didn't really happen on ES yet. So we're waiting for that to happen. And then we have the levels on this week. That's basically the 50% you saw here. Why the 50%? Well, because if we now expand below this low, how far can we go? Well, we do have a volume imbalance. We have the 50% of the weekly candle. So those are the levels that I'm pointing the PDRs into. On the daily, we do have this new week opening up. That's rather a big gap, which is fine. And the 4 hour, if we go on the 4 hour, now we are missing a few pieces. I think it's this one. Yep. So here we go. As you can see, we went down below the monthly open and the weekly new week opening up from last week. We get it there, we tap and we continue lower. We left a gap. Nothing really good here. I honestly don't like anything here. It's just not clean, right? It's just straight down, which doesn't really allow me to take anything. On the hourly, instead, pretty much the same scenario. Like, we don't have much, but I'm gonna do a little thing here. So this is the day before, so that's the daily range. And I want to have the midnight open, which is right here. We have the daily open right here. So we did some expansion. I'm gonna delete the last few days of the week, which I don't care anymore. This is the weekly range we did last week. So right now, if you think about what we should be doing, well, we do have a 1 hour fairly gap here, right? Which, if there is anything here of resistance, this is it. You can see price did take the high once, tried again twice, did an internal sweep, and we failed to do so on ES. We do have a little SMT, which could potentially give you a setup into continuation short. Why continuation short? Because I don't really expect price to have the volume to continue higher today on a bank holiday day. But if we can, we're probably gonna just go for the 50% of the volume imbalance, which does have a salsa liquidity pool with London low, and it does align with the 2. If we want to go for this high, we do have an SMT there, but if it wants to happen, then it can happen. Of course, I'm not a genius, but let me see. So this is Asia. So basically, yeah, all of this is liquidity, right? So we have liquidity there, we have liquidity here, and that's okay. But we do have an SMT here that might sign the daily high, which is also combining with the new week opening up on the right, on the left side. And I don't really like this color. Oof, this is ugly. This is worst. Damn, I don't know. Might just put it gray. Remembering that, yeah, new week opening up. I don't know. This might seem a little bit. I don't know. Whatever. So again, I do want to see price going above here, but today, the fact is that today is not a quality volume, not a quality day where you're gonna find the setups easily. So I don't want to press too much on that, and but this is still liquidity, definitely. Okay. Sorry boys, I can't really see this. It's too strong to me. Like, it's not at a relevant level. I don't want to have it so much on the chart. Okay. So we have everything in the play. Today regular trading hour is gonna be rather a big gap, and we know, and we saw the last few days that price tends to leave a big regular trading hour open regular trading hour gap on Monday. They usually do that. I don't know why, but it's just a common thing. Which, if you can see, this was a Monday. Here we got a big gap. This was a Monday. We had a big gap, and they left it open until a few days later, which they filled it. In this case, we had a Monday here, 200 gap. It got filled immediately, but made the high of the week. So I do think price will continue lower today, maybe from the 50%, maybe from the 70%, and we'll probably take the week low on the volume imbalance. That's what I'm looking for. Don't want to get too busy on that, but this is my view. And let's go immediately on extended. Yeah, that's kind of it for today. So take your setups, don't over risk on them. Just a quick view on CL. I was calling some shorts on the last few videos I did, which I was calling shorts into this equal lows, and unlikely it took us one more day to go there, but we call this CB, and we call how price could have taken these equal highs before. It didn't. Continue lower, gave another opportunity, and ran lower. That's good. For today it's really weak, so I'm gonna wait, but definitely I'm kind of looking if we can still have some longs out of this, and maybe come back into this fair value gap, like on field here, and if we can climb into this inversion and maybe continue higher, would be nice. Don't want to stop my bullish bias. We do have another block here. We're reacting on the volume imbalance, which is last week, new week opening up. So I would like to see a swing low forming and continue higher. If we go lower, I'm not going to engage, but definitely we do have the order block and the fair value gap levels underneath us. So we'll find out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. For now, focus on the best days of the week, which is not today. So yeah, if I find anything interesting, I'm gonna share the setup later in the day, and have a good rest of the week. Cheers.